if this has to go back to the people of Clacton another time, then bring it on. It will be utterly absurd, but so be it. If this has to go back to the people of Clacton another time, then bring it on. But that would clearly be utterly ridiculous. Nigel has got the courage to put himself forward in this election to make his argument to his constituents in Clacton and ultimately to the country that it's not for bureaucrats and the tired old leaders of the Labour Party and the Tory Party and their acolytes in the media to determine who leads this country. It is for the people of this country. And that is what Nigel's doing in this by-election. Look, this is about the future of our country. Nigel is the only man with the courage of his convictions to stand up to the establishment in the building behind me and to actually fix this country. And he is sick of being hounded by those people who don't want real change. And it's not up to them, people in oak-panelled rooms in this building, to determine who leads this country, to play judge, jury and executioner. It's the people. We live in a democracy and Nigel is the champion of the people of this country. And so we're going to test the will of the people in Clacton. And I believe that the good people of Clacton who voted for Nigel 2 years ago, who have seen the work that he's done as their Member of Parliament, a job that he loves, will vote for him and enable us to move forward now and to put ourselves on the path to getting Nigel as our Prime Minister and fixing this country once and for all. I don't think you can see the wood from the trees here, with all due respect. Britain is broken at the moment. We've got bills going through the roof. We've got stagnating wages. The small boats come across every day. Immigration is out of control. The potholes in the roads, the poor public services. This country needs change. And if it takes a by-election in one constituency to bring about that change, then so be it. That is why Nigel has the guts to put himself forward for this election. And I expect he'll win. That's ultimately in the hands of the people of Clacton. And then we can put this nonsense to bed. Because just think what's happened in the last week alone. The Tory leader has compared Nigel to somebody who was tried for conspiracy to murder. Unbelievable. You've had the Labour Party trying to change the law to stop people, British citizens, from donating to Reform, which comes on the back of them illegally cancelling the elections for 5 million people. And you've had journalists banging on the door of Nigel's daughter, someone who's got nothing to do with public life. Enough is enough. We're going to have this by-election now and let the people determine Nigel's future and ultimately the future of this country.
You said this was
well, so be it. So be it. Look, if it will be utterly absurd, but so be it. If this has to go back to the people of Clacton another time, then bring it on. But that would clearly be utterly ridiculous. Nigel has got the courage to put himself forward in this election to make his argument to his constituents in Clacton and ultimately to the country that it's not for bureaucrats and the tired old leaders of the Labour Party and the Tory Party and their acolytes in the media to determine who leads this country. It is for the people of this country. And that is what Nigel's doing in this by-election.
Are you conceding there that we might end up with a second by-election?
No, I said it would be utterly ridiculous if that happened. But Nigel has got the guts to keep fighting this. He's been fighting these causes for the people of this country as a patriot who loves Britain for 30 years. Do you think he's going to let, the Sunday Times and Sky News drag him down? No way. He's in this for the long haul. He's just getting started. He wants to lead this country and make sure we turn it around.
And is that what's happening?
Well, I don't know, but, these things may just keep coming and coming and coming. You've got the Tory Party, the Labour Party, total hypocrites, piling in. The point is, we're cutting through all of that nonsense and going straight to the people of Clacton and saying, do you support Nigel? Do you want real change in this country? If you do, then back him in this by-election and let's get this country off its knees back to being the great country that we wanted to be again.
Were-
Thank you very
were-
much
were
indeed.
he-
It's nice
Were
to
he
see
to lose, would you be prepared to stand up and be the leader of reform?
Nigel's not going to lose. It is not for bureaucrats, for the old tired parties like the Labour Party and the Tory Party, or for parts of the media to determine who leads this country. We're a proud democracy, it is for the people, and Nigel trusts the people. So he Parliament and saying to them, do you back me? Do you want real change in this country? And I am confident, as they did at the general election, they'll put their crosses by his and absolutely nothing wrong. But the people sit in judgment. The people sit in judgment. No, actually, we're a democracy. This comes on the back of the Labour Party illegally cancelling the election of 5 million people. You've got the decide. Do you want me as a member of Parliament? Do you want real change in this country? And he's betting his political career on that. And I have so much